I'd like to introduce you to a gentleman I've been working with on this project. A great guy, really a fun guy. He's the Nice Guy of the Year event chairman. Please welcome, you know him as Spinner, Dan Spinazzola. Danny boy. Oh, Danny boy.
With all God's help, thank you very, very much.
Spinner! You know, when Fred Savage grows up, he's going to look just like you. Hey, folks. As I mentioned earlier, I am from America's finest city, San Diego, California. Don't you agree? Well, you better believe it. Because I was just in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Oh, man. I was down there visiting my aunt and uncle. They recently divorced, but still cousins. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they've got two boys. One's a lawyer, and the other one didn't turn out real good either, but they're family. I come from a big family, I'm proud to say. Well, actually, one aunt, but a big woman. I'm telling you. I used to hug her and have to chalk off, or I'd stop hugging her, start there, chalk off, hug again, about 3 times. And then I do the same on the other leg. You know, because I love her. My parents are here in town, probably where I get my sense of humor. My mom and dad. My dad, very funny guy. My dad's the kind of guy who'll walk up to someone with a hearing aid and right in the middle of the conversation, like the guy, you don't need fresh batteries. I'm messing with. He thinks that's very funny too. And my mother's Sicilian. Beautiful dark black hair. Under the nose, most of it. A lot of it back in here, but you know. And I'm proud to say that I'm married now. I married my high school sweetheart. And she is a sweetheart. And she is in high school. Hey! That's a joke! Comedy, get it? She's not in high school yet. But, funny girl. My in-laws, those selfish people, argue constantly. In fact, when my wife was born, her mom said, "Name her after me, she's beautiful." Her father said, "No, me. That's her name, Mimi. Yeah. And she's got an ugly brother named Yu. Anyway, I'm down south. If you think it's humid here, oh, man. Try Baton Rouge, Louisiana in the middle of summer. Man, it was 100 degrees, 100% humidity. Is that underwater? Is that why they talk that way? I think these people are growing gills to exist down there. I'm talking to a Cajun. He says, "Whoo, dang, I'm going to burger, going to fry Coca-Cola with you. Woo, coon ass with you, I'll guarantee." Yeah, I guess that's what I ordered, wasn't it? Big Mac, fry, and a Coke. Sure, to go. It's hot. I'm miserable. Had to go to Phoenix after that, 120. It's a dry heat. That's what they tell you when you complain. It's a dry heat. Yeah, well, then kiss my dry ass. I'm hot! It's 120 outside. The warm setting on the oven is 110. I'm crawling in there all day to cool off. These people are nuts. I turn the radio on in the morning. The DJ says, "Good morning, 7 o'clock right now, 112 outside. We might set a record by noon. Bitchin', I'm here for this. Maybe I'll help. I'll fire up the hibachi outside. We'll get there by 11:30 or something." It's miserable. And then they got that football team they got to play in that heat. These poor Cardinals, the Phoenix Cardinals, actually Arizona Cardinals now. Well, because they figured it out. Phoenix Cardinals, these are 2 birds. It's like the Doberman Dachshunds or something. It didn't make sense, you know. They cooled off, they figured it out. They could have just renamed them the Cardinals instead of the bird, just that religious figure, the Cardinals. Think of that. Think of the helmets they could have. The headbutt would kill you. Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't mean Jesus Christ. Then I went over to Vegas to cool off. Yeah, 102 in Vegas. With a breeze. They have a nice breeze over there. 94-mile-an-hour wind they call a breeze in Vegas. You know that? So I go to the water park to cool off. I took a trip down a 200-foot water slide at the water park called Derthuka. I swear to God. And this is the way you talk if you forget to lock your ankles before you go down. Derthuka. Woo-hoo-hoo! I think it's a German word that means, how far up my ass are my shorts? I'm telling you. They remind you to lock your ankles before you go down. An employee of the water park says, have a nice trip down, make sure you lock your ankles. Why is that? Trust me, okay? So sure enough, you lock your ankles and you go over the top, and as soon as you go over, what the hell happened? I was wearing big dog shorts on when I left the top. I got a thong bikini on now. You should have locked your ankles. Hey, bite me! And then you're walking through Vegas all week and you can see the other people that have been to the water park. They're standing there at the casino, $20 on number 7 to win. Hey, you been to the water park, have you? Yeah, how did you know that? Because you're wearing thong Levi's. I like that thong bikini. Oh, man. I don't know who invented that, but I'd like to shake their hand, you know? After they washed it, of course. Oh, man. Because that fits right up there. Girls call it a thong. Guys call it that a wedgie, Melvin, something like that. It's uncomfortable for men, but ladies think, oh, man, it's right up there. That's yours, too. You go into a bikini dressing room at the store there, and you come out, and you go, what do you think? I think you own it, is what I think. You know, show me the money, because I can't see the suit, girlfriend. I want to remind you that we've got some very special treats for you, live music and dancing tonight. And we've got a young lady here, Mandy, who's got a little cigar company going on. If you want some custom-made cigars, not necessarily the cigar, but the band itself, you've got a big anniversary or something coming up, nice guy of the year, hello. She'll take care of you. And she's giving out cigars about 10 o'clock out in the patio. We'll go burn some, man. Oops. Anyway, sorry, wrong crowd. So remember that. And be careful, too. I hate to bring it down, but on a serious note, I want to remind you that drinking and driving don't mix. I was recently injured in an automobile accident that involved a drunk driver. Well, I hit a brick wall. But, yeah. Probably should have taken that cardboard accordion shade thing out of the windshield. Hello. You know, I'm driving home thinking it's the same billboard for 5 miles. He's all right. If I need help, I'll call the police. So I get a new car. The insurance company sends me a check. Little note says, you are what you drive. Well, maybe you are. Friends of mine, a pyromaniac, and he drives a Blazer. And I don't know if it's true or not, but, you know. My proctologist drives a Probe. And, so I bought a used white Celebrity. Oh, yeah. It's a great car, though. It's got the AM, the FM, the CB, the cruise control, the horn, the lights, but they're all on the turn indicator. You notice that about new cars? I've got a Swiss Army blinker right here. Fish scaler, I don't need that. White ivory toothpick, what's that for? The car alarm is handy on a new car. On an old car. I saw a guy with a 74 Vega putting a car alarm on. I said, yeah, I think your 8-track tape deck is safe without that, you know. And the phone, now that's handy. You got a phone in your car? Someday everybody will. Then you can call the guy in front of you and say, hey, asshole! Yeah, a couple questions have come up back here. Ooh, like how long you're going to drive around with the blinker on? Okay. And did you know your seatbelt's been making sparks since you left the mall? Did you know that, bozo? Oh, your name isn't Bozo. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Did you know that, Chuck? And the car talks to me. Now, I don't hear bells, and I don't see lights going off. I don't hear buzzers. I hear voices, little white celebrity voices. Like Mr. Rogers going, "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, beautiful day in the neighborhood. But you left your lights on." Sure you did. Can you say, "Jump start"? Then they've hooked Andy Rooney up to the gas gauge, so I hear, "Have you ever noticed how much fuel you've got?" And it scared me first time I heard that, but not half as scared as I was first time I heard Jack Nicholson come out of my glove box. Hey, how long you gonna drive around with that damn door open? Thanks a lot for having me. I'm Rusty Nailz. Thank you very much. I certainly hope you enjoyed that.